Yo, what is up, guys? Back to Definitely Not Terrible, the best podcast in the world.
C-A-P Cab!
Hopefully you guys are having a great day, and let's get into another banger episode. Woo! Okay, to start it all off, I don't know when you're gonna be seeing this, but spring break happened a few weeks ago for me and all my fellows, and pretty damn fun. I mean, did a whole bunch of nothing. Just did stuff like this, walked, did jack. Really, I mean, I'm still alive though. I'm breathing, walking, doing all that stuff, so that's awesome. So can't really be mad, but yeah, spring break was kind of just vibing, just chilling. Hey, let me know in the comments what you did for spring break, because I'm sure it's something better. You know what, actually though, I did something kind of fun. I stayed the night outside my parents' house, I think like Thursday or Friday night of spring break, so that's a spring break memory right there. By the way, I made a video about that, so you can check that out here or whatever, but honestly, I doubt many of you will click that, so whatever. But that was fun, so that's another little sprinkle of info. You know, I guess there was more this spring break than I thought, because Miley Cyrus dropped her album, absolutely slayed it, absolutely great music, just banger, 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 bangers. I mean, you gotta give her flowers. Well, hey, Liam, what are you doing? Liam was just on demon timing, but he messed up. I mean, Miley raking in the dough though, so respect. In other news, the Oscars was a thing that happened a few days ago. Hey, props to Brendan and Kehu Kwan and all the other people that won. I didn't watch. I was too busy just dancing or doing some silly, goofy shenanigans to watch, but hey, I'm happy for those guys, so hey, good to them. In some more news, this is my first week back in school for my last like half semester of my entire college career, I'm pretty sure. So that's pretty insane. I graduated in less than 2 months, so these are like the last moments, last times on campus. It's spring, so the weather's just beautiful out in Arizona, so hey, couldn't be happier. You gotta make sure to relish those moments when you got it, because I mean, you never know if you're gonna see people, if you're gonna leave, whatever, so gotta make sure you take the most. Ain't that right, Miss Avocado? Damn right.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer.
Yeah, so you know the drill. See, the thing about it is like when you get like enough credits and stuff, you can take classes that just don't matter. Like I've already talked about yoga class, I'm taking a stress class, I'm taking Southwest gardening. See, that's the thing. Even if you have a major you don't like, just take other classes that are really easy to kind of even out your GPA and to kind of make school more interesting, because it's really tough sometimes when you just take the most boring classes over and over and over again. So that's my little piece of advice for you guys. Also, it probably will have already happened by the time you're watching this, but St. Patrick's Day is rolling around the corner. I'm part Irish, so you know I'm gonna be drinking. You know I'm gonna be drinking a ton and all that stuff, but hope you guys are in the Irish go-lucky mood, and you get the quarter balloons, and you get the rainbow and Lucky Charms and all that fun stuff.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
But yeah, I hope you're in a great, jolly Irish mood. I hope you have a fantastic St. Patty's Day and go and party it up, especially my Irish brethren. Hey, power to you. On a related note, I've been walking around a lot recently. Figured just get that cardio in, run around, do my thing. And I gotta say, I think sunsets are super underrated. Because I mean, girls talk about them a lot, couples do it, but like walking around near like water or near like ocean or something with sunset, that's just awesome. I mean, I don't think it gets much better than walking around, seeing the sun setting. You get like the purple, the blues, yellows, all those colors in the sun. You just kind of, you're just chilling, hanging out. Wow, look at the sunset. Wow, that's amazing.
Daddy, chill.
Those are the kind of things that I think you should take advantage of. It doesn't get much better than that. And if you got a lover, I mean, it's just like, just absolutely immaculate. So, hey, to each your own, just make the most of what you got. Hey, the world is beautiful. You just gotta find it wherever you are. Also, I may have talked about it before, but I've been writing a decent bit on my iPad, whatever, and I think writing's pretty underrated, because there's a whole thing about girls journaling, about what goes on in their life, or people when they're younger, or maybe people when they're older, but I mean, even if you're like 20-something, even if you think whatever, just writing down what's in your head, writing down about life and stuff is just cool, because even if everything's peachy keen, everything's going great, you have something to look at, like when you're in the future, when you're old and you're like, oh, geezer, around in a cane and stuff like that, you can like be like, oh, I remember when I did that. I remember when I was a goofy, silly guy. It's like a message in the bottle for your future. So kind of tagging along to that, but I have this like little thing, this little like notes thing to like try to keep track, but I wrote it at like 12 o'clock, so I have no idea what I have here, but doing too much. A lot of the people nowadays with like social media, especially in like college, they do a little too much. Because here's the thing, no one really cares. If you just do what feels right to you, follow your heart, do that kind of stuff, I mean, you really can't go wrong. It's just your mind being like, oh, I'm so nervous, oh, whatever about certain things. Like it keeps you from following that kind of thing. So it's kind of dumb. I feel like the best way to live your life is to follow what feels right to you, not for other people, and really just kind of try to be the best person you can be. Who gives a single F about what Jeremy or Melissa thinks about you? I mean, just live your life. Kind of tag on to that. I mean, soaking in the moment is huge. Because like, you think if you're in a certain situation where you're not happy, you're not whatever, that's all that there is. But genuinely, it's the way you look at a situation, the way your perspective on it, that determines how you feel in that moment. I've had some crazy moments. I've had some moments where I felt like utter trash. And I probably could still be feeling that way if something didn't change in my brain. Because you think it's life outside, like it's the physical stuff that determines how you feel, but it's really all here. This thing is like 95%. That stuff is 5%. It doesn't matter what situation you're in or whatever. I mean, there's people in like poorest countries of the world, people that barely have food, and they're happier than people who have billions of dollars. This is all about the mental. The mental is huge. If any of you guys are in tough situations, anyone struggling and stuff, just really take a step back and realize that everything that's happened has gotten you here, and everything that's happening now, there's meaning behind it. It's about like the way you look at it. Make the very most of it. Even if it's simple as like just putting on a smile and doing like a little jive or something, or holding open a door, or saying hello to someone. Just fake it till you make it. If you feel bad, just put happiness in and you'll get happiness out. All about this. So there's my little TED talk there. See, the thing about these like little podcast things, as I started off, I talked about spring break, Miley Cyrus album, St. Patrick's Day, and then I talked about making the most of the moment, relishing stuff. Like, I genuinely have no idea how I do this. I'm looking at my thing, I got like 10 minutes, so I'll probably get to talk a little bit more. Yeah, genuinely don't know. Well, I honestly can't think of anything else. So thanks for watching the video. This is kind of a short thing. I don't even know if this is considered a podcast or whatever, but don't care. So hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, fantastic rest of your week. And just know that, hey, everything happens for a reason. God bless and peace out.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.